During the first 1,000 days windows of a child, the brain's rapid development is vulnerable to poor nutrition, neglect, and the toxic stress that comes along with hunger and food insecurity. The damage done to a child's development can be profound and irreversible. This is why ensuring women and children get the nutrition and support they need during the first 1,000 days is essential to a thriving future. However, at Jerome General Hospital at Jegunle have come together to sensitize nursing mothers on the importance of breastfeeding with the theme Protect Breastfeeding, a Shared Responsibility. Expert says the first 1,000 days of a life of a child, particularly from the first 9 months of conception until the second year, is very essential to a child's healthy growth.
You want to look at the prevention of infection. No, woman breast milk is designed for woman baby. Cow breast milk is designed for cow baby. She understand everything that child need to survive in the first few months of life has been packaged by nature into the mother's breast milk. She understand. We are talking of various antibacterial, things that prevent fungal infection, things that prevent all kind of infection has been packaged inside the mother's breast milk. In as long as the baby is taking it, the baby is prevented from having all kinds of infection.
Breast milk will increase the productivity of an individual presently and later in life. A child that is adequately breastfed, that child will be strong. That child's cognitive development, that is the brain, would be improved. And you discover that even vitality and physical health of such a child is at the optimum.
The theme is aimed at involving as many stakeholders as possible in ensuring that every infant is exclusively breastfed and breastfeeding continues up until 2 years of life for that child. So what it entails is the fact that as many members of family and healthcare workers are incorporated in it.
Furthermore, the expert stated that a child's brain begins to grow early in pregnancy and develop at an astonishing speed. At the fourth week of pregnancy, the brain has an estimated 10,000 cells. By the 24th week, it contains 10 billion. The nutrition that a baby gets from the mother through a diet is the fuel that drives much of this incredible transformation, as they believe that special focus must be placed on the first 1,000 days, especially as it relates to child's nutrition.
From the pregnancy, we encourage mothers that had flat nipple, that is the nipple that is not protected, that the husband should support them in a way of preparing that breast so that the woman can have a successful breastfeeding. That is, during the pregnancy, if you notice that your wife has a flat nipple, you try to help her to rub it out so that the nipple can come out. Then after delivery, the first minute of life, after delivery, the mother should put the baby to breast.
Government should also help fathers, because I don't know why they couldn't give them paternity leave. Fathers should be given at least 1 month paternity leave to be able to stay with his wife during breastfeeding and support her successfully. And not only that, when breastfeeding is not flowing properly, the husband could also stand at the back of the wife and knit her back with his 2 hands. That is bringing the 2 hands together, knitting it from neck to the lumbar region, that is to the back. This will stimulate the breast, to produce more milk. While she is breastfeeding, husband is rubbing the back or knitting the back, which nobody could do except the husband, because the husband hand will stimulate her to release hormone that will work on the breast to release more milk.
I see it as very essential and necessary because when you look at my baby, he's just 3 months and we are on exclusive breastfeeding, and it's very helpful to him. Though to me, I may not sleep well because I had to wake up at night to breastfeed him, but I see the joy in it because I see him doing well. And so far, we've learned that it's very good and it's very economical. To some people who don't have money, you can do it as long as you eat well as a mother and breastfeed your baby, and it's very vital to the baby because it will prevent infections, bacteria and other things.
Breast milk is the perfect nutrition for brain development. It contains a variety of nutrients and proteins, as well as growth factors and hormones that cannot be replaced in infant formula that are vital to baby's brain development. However, it is advised to all pregnant and nursing mothers to take into consideration the type and quality of food they consume, which must contain calories which will help the pregnancy and the development stage.